One. Good evening. Welcome to Anime-Zing Radio. We're gaming tonight. I'm the host, Doug Ankler. Joining me in the co-host seat periodically, of course, is our good friend, Mr. Darren Starling. I think Darren's there.
Can you not hear me?
Oh, I heard you now.
Okay. I'm not really familiar with using these things. I'm so used to having a wire attached to them.
But tonight, I'm going to be playing some Bloons Tower Defense 6. And then Darren, when he's finished with his workday, may join us for possibly some co-op stuff. But while waiting for Darren to come home, I wanted to try a map and try something different. I was playing around with some settings so that I could arrange the screen so I could see the chat. And hello, Ross. I hope you're having a wonderful week. Things have been crazy with bad weather and all that fun stuff. So I got a new daily reward, power up for a monkey. The thing that I was thinking of doing for fun was I have all these insta monkeys that I've acquired. There's a new update too, Darren. They just put out a mer monkey. I don't know anything about that one. But you can see I have a bunch of different monkeys and stuff that I've gotten just from playing the game and acquiring things. Hello, John Knight. I hope you're having a wonderful week. But I was thinking of having fun and seeing if we can beat a map without really spending any money for upgrades, just kind of using what we have here. I think the only upgrade... Oh, we have a little present thing here. What's this? Oh. Need 3 million pops to open the mer monkey. So let's see if we can get that tonight. So let's have some fun, have a little bit of chaos, and keep an eye on the chat, see what you guys are doing. If you have advice or would like to see some different things, we can do that as well. Let's see, intermediate maps unlocked. So there's a new... Oh, these are some new maps. I don't know these. Water Park one I tried. So I've tried a couple of these. Firing range one was fun. Downstream wasn't too bad. Or not downstream wasn't bad, but the carts and darts wasn't too bad. And then there's new advanced maps, which I haven't ventured into yet. Expert maps. I wonder if that means that there's new beginner maps. Nope, nothing new on the beginner side of things. But as you can see, I've gotten, on the beginner side of things, most of all of the awards and stuff that you can get. And let's go for, I think that, yeah, for... And Ross says, IHOP is doing $5 all-you-can-eat pancakes. Well, that's pretty cool. I like pancakes. I think I got that before, and I ate a ton of pancakes. So much so that I kind of surprised the people that I was with.
We got kicked out of Denny's for that.
kicked out of Denny's for too many pancakes?
Yeah,
Okay, let's see here. Got let's put this guy down here. Ross says banana pancakes are the best. Well, this is interesting. You have to kind of move it to find the stuff that you want. That won't fit there. He will fit back here. So I'm going to put that in there. Let's speed this up so it goes a little bit faster. Get the crow's nest so that the boat can go after camos. I almost think that should go for an early glue gunner. Or no, I'm going to hold off on that. Let's upgrade this. And I need to get grape shot and fire. I also forgot to do something important. Forgot to put down our moneymaker. Now we can put down the glue gunner up here. And glue spot, so middle row. Now, one reason I like to use the Monkey Buccaneer is that I feel like it's one of the more broken towers in the game because of the sheer fact that you can have it, the grape shot shoots off, a spray of 5 basically darts. You can put fire to it so that you can pop the lead balloons. You've got the crow's nest so you can hit the camo balloons. Then if you go the bottom route with the merchant and favorite trades, you get extra money at the end of every round. And not as much as you would get from farms, but you still get quite a bit. Ross in the chat says, on a serious note, I feel bad, in my opinion, that people are thinking there would be a season 5 of DXD thanks to VTuber Legend. DXD season 5 is just not going to happen. There is just too many big changes since 6 years ago. Makes a reason why it won't happen. My only rebuttal to that is Devil is a part-timer. They went like 7 years. Oh, sorry, Darren.
No, it wasn't you. It was my phone. I forgot. I got to keep my phone screen on in my pocket in order to do this. I can't put it in the background. Yeah. I have a rebuttal to your rebuttal about DXD, and that's don't forget that we have a spinoff per se series coming out here soon. And anime has a habit of doing spin-off series of famous series and then announcing the main series continuation at the end of the season of the spinoff series. So we'll see.
Yeah,
And on top of that, from my understanding, is Studio TNK producing a VTuber?
I'm not sure who is producing VTuber.
Because if it is Studio TNK, because the design they did Rias in that episode was in TNK's art style, correct? The original?
I think so. I'm looking up now to see.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I heard
Studio
that
TNK is doing it. Yeah.
Okay, I knew it. They had to get permission from Ishibumi to do that cameo appearance because of how they messed up regarding season 3 and the rights associated with DXD in general. So I'm hoping with that all said, TNK might come back, but we'll see. Considering Passione did I'd say a pretty good job with season 4 since it was closer to the light novel style. But unfortunately, Studio TNK is what's really known in the anime community in terms of art. So ultimately, we will see. Because Iki Tosin, they changed studios I don't know how many times. And then we also have Data Live. They change studios every season.
And directors.
Exactly. So in the anime world, there really is no telling. And with that, I'm back to work.
Oh, I let too many get through there. Let's see here. Let's go for the good old-fashioned Super Monkey. I need to go the bottom route if I want him to be able to see the these camos. No, see, there was definitely a difference. So we have a good strategy. I mean, I let a couple get through, but we're gonna be good for a while now. In fact, we can upgrade that. Uh-oh. And here I am thinking we were doing good, and I let stuff through. Whoops. That's why that's a challenging. So let's try a different map. So hard. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do something for fun. I'll let you guys in the chat choose which one of these 6 maps should we do our little fun thing. And a rebuttal for Darren. Ross says season 4 had the different art style, but the biggest problem is some of the English voice actors won't be returning, like Terry Rogers, who did Akano, quit acting to work on education, and the voice of Irina quit acting to do yoga. So Ross wants carved. So, okay, let's do carved. We're just going to do easy, standard, not looking to make the money, just looking to have a little bit of fun. We're going to start off with this tower here. Press play, and then we're going to add some of the free Insta monkeys that we have acquired. And the helicopter one. Okay. That's going to be a good one. Set him to pursuit, which means he's going to be following all the balloons that come on. Like I said, we're going to try doing this with only the monkey towers that we got from playing the game and acquiring. I'm glad that you enjoyed episode 2. I haven't seen it, and haven't seen episode 2 dubbed yet. My wife and I have started watching that together, so I'm going to wait to watch episode 2 dubbed until we can sit down and enjoy it. But the series as a whole is really fun and really entertaining. And then I'm going to throw that down in there because that's just going to put a bunch of tacks and be kind of a good safety net to the end. And by not spending any money on upgrades on any of these towers, it'll give us an idea of how much money you actually make base game without any help from towers or farms. Oh, we got subs. Ross also says in the art style of season 4, the art made everyone look way too thin, and as Issei would put it, reduced Rias potential attractions to look average. So season 5 would have different art. Ooh, we gotta get a bombing tower out here. I'll throw it here. And I wish I could move that up higher, but I think we can get, actually, we are going to set the target right up front here. Actually, that way when stuff comes in, it's getting attacked right away. Nah, that is understandable, Ross. Thinking because of all the changes that would have to be made. That's why they may not do a season 5. I still think a season 5 could be possible. I know a lot of people would want a season 5. Especially Darren. I feel like throwing a ninja monkey down here could be fun too. Not that they're really getting that far. At the end of this round, here comes the Moab. And that's it. We have beaten that round on easy. So with the towers we have, let's just free play and see how far we can get. We won't upgrade anything. We won't add anything. How far do you think we'll get? Maybe around 60?
Hi, Dad. Good night.
Good night. And there is Darren back.
Hey. Tell you what, I need to spray the heck out of this yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
And Ross said that the season 4 art style was different, not season 3 in DxD.
Oh, I'm aware. Season 4 was when they changed studios because T and K argued with Ishibumi on the how season 3 was going to end. Because remember, season 3's ending was an original anime ending. That's the whole reason. That's the whole reason for the change in the first place. In my opinion, Loki, that should have been a film because in the way the show was going, it was 2 volumes of the light novel per season. So season 1 covered 1 and 2 almost to a T. Season 2 covered 3 and 4 almost to a T. Season 3 should have covered 5 and 6. Unfortunately, they skipped most of 5, covered 6, and then brought in 7. And that's where everything went haywire. Now, granted, if you're an anime-only fan, it was great. I'll admit that. But most of the people that were watching it because they were excited to see the adaptation of the light novel. And after Studio T and K refused to do that, that's when they switched to Passione, who agreed to follow the novel. That's why we had episode 0 of season 4 to retcon the whole thing back to the storyline it should have been. So everything in season 4 was canon and technically covered volume up to the events of volume 8. So season 5 would cover volumes 9 and 10.
Okay.
And that would be more of the Chaos Brigade. And let's see, not the volley team. Was it the volley team? Man, it's been so long I can't even remember my stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's the volley team against DxD or the Grimmery group, and then it just goes from there. And then eventually you get to see everything behind the name DxD come to fruition. I think volumes 11 and 12, 13 and 14, somewhere in there. I mean, it's been forever since I read them.
Yeah, I've never read them, but
I made it to volume
I am
20,
the
and
anime.
there's, well, for the most part, I am too, but that was an exception.
Yeah.
And if you will excuse me, I hope you can't hear this.
We do hear it, but that's okay. You want? I can control the mute button for you.
Thank you.
So we will mute him while he's working. Gonna try out the new intermediate map. None Your Business in the chat says that he has seen lots of manga and anime go off script and make things confusing, like a dungeon crawling drama turned into a cute slice of life. Which happens all the time. And None Your Business says, very cute, Darren. I heard that butt blast cause a typhoon. So you just periodically unmute Darren and just hear the work that's going on in the background. And we're going to do that so we can get this guy. Let's upgrade him to the crossbow. And seeing how this is going to be a very water-heavy map, it seems like. I'm probably going to use quite a few of the boats. It's going to be important to have a good choke point here where everything comes together. John Knight in the chat saying today is the last day of July. It's also Harry Potter author's J.K. Rowling's birthday. So they watched the original Bartender anime in Japanese on Tubi. I have not seen that, the original. I just have seen the one that came out recently and thought it was very good. I want to get these two boats up here with the cannons so that they can pop the leads as they're coming through and not just leave it to this guy down here. I got the boy sitting on the couch beside me. Now let's see. Yeah, sounds like Darren still got the yard work going. Ross says, I thought that sounded like Darren in the Taco Bell bathroom, or was it Chipotle?
To be fair, Ross, I don't frequent either.
How's the after effects of too many Bowberry biscuits?
Track. I think the fried chicken would be worse, personally, but that's just me. A lot more grease.
Now, the thing that caught me, that just had me funny, is I don't know if the sounds from the game can be heard on the stream, but when I made the comment of too many Bowberry biscuits, the little monkey with the glasses on goes, dude. Like, the timing of it couldn't have been better.
Well, everything happens for a reason.
And there we go. We were able to beat that on beginner difficulty. It's a brand new map that was just unlocked. Ross says tomorrow is August 1st in Digimon World. It's August 1st in our world on Animal Crossing. And so we've played a couple of games, and we still have 2,925,378 more pops before we unlock this new tower. So we're going to mute Darren up here once he continues working for a little bit. And he will join us again momentarily. So let's play that intermediate map again with the primary only towers. So that's going to be interesting because there weren't really any water towers in the primaries. And we do get the help from Benjamin. So this should be interesting. And they come in alternating rounds from side to side. Like I said, the center here is going to be the big chokehold. And having the two dart monkeys on either side, I think, are going to be a good safety net to start with. And yeah, I'm looking, there is nowhere in here to place this stuff, which means we're going to have to put down a couple of rafts. So we can put some land targets up. So I think putting one there, we'll put one over here. That we can start off with putting a couple of these. And then I'm going to throw a couple of dark towers up too. And then I think we'll have Ring of Fire on one side and the Blade on the other side. To be honest, Ross says that he doesn't have much anime on Mondays and Tuesdays to watch except for one. He's asking if I think he should watch No Longer Allowed in Another World or should I skip it? It's not your typical romance that you really like, Ross, but I think you would be entertained by it. Just the sheer fact that it is a little bit different than your typical isekai. Oh, I didn't realize they went through the loop up here too. Okay. I mean, it's definitely on the different side of things. So this side will go blade shooter. This side will go fire. I think we've done pretty good with the evening things out. That's why it's good to have these two guys who both can shoot the camos, because none of the other towers could even see them. And we are 35 of 40, so we're getting close to the end of this one. Oh, and I never got Benjamin down, so we've been lacking on funds. Could add a lot more funds than what we got, but that's okay. Still making it work. And here we are, the final tower, and we have beaten it. Thank you, Ross. Now what do we got over here? No events active, boss rush. Interesting. So have a game here where You only have select monkeys available to defeat it. What are the rules? Starting at round 1, have to make it to round 45. 200 lives. 650 starting cash. And I'm guessing you can only go those routes with these monkeys. Let's give it a shot. This will definitely be different. And we're going to have a free glue gunner to start. So we're going to pop him up here. Then I'm going to put this guy down as my first tower. And now we shall see what happens. We can't use the specialty guy because we do not have him. We'll grab the sniper monkey because he's got the night vision goggles, so he can see the camos. And the bottom route, double gun to the balloon trap. Okay. And so the one I normally would go which would have, I think it would be able to have them see the camos from the alchemist. It doesn't look like you have that option. Get him the double gun. Get him the shrapnel. We're already up to level 11. And okay. The wizard monkey would be another good one to have towards the front here, because he can sense them, and then he can also strip the camo off of them. So we keep going and going. Looks like we've lost Darren again. Darren might be in the process of driving, or his phone shut down or something. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure Darren will come back and join us again. I know a lot of people who are going to see that, Ross, the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie. I just have never been into like Deadpool and stuff. Granted, I heard that it's kind of like a spoof per se of for the Marvel movies and stuff. Almost like a Mel Brooks version of the superhero movies. I've just never been into the superhero movies. So far, looking at this, we got round 34. They're not making it very, very far. I want to get the balloon trap. There we go. Because I know that's very beneficial, very big help. Having this guy being able to strip off all the, like any camo and stuff is big. Oh, I got the supply drop with this one. I forgot about that. Crap. Gotta put somebody down somewhere. So we have get a couple of people in the middle. I'm going to set both of these to strong. Now we are on round 45 of 45. So we have completed this challenge. And we ended up rewards 76 monkey bucks, and a sniper, 202 sniper. Yeah, Ross is saying that he's trying to avoid spoilers on Twitter, but he already saw someone post about Channing Tatum being involved, and he doesn't want to see any more spoilers. That's the good and bad of social media nowadays. You know, you're able to see something and share the experience, and then at the same time, you're spoiling it for people who don't want to see it. So it's like good and bad at the same time. Got some interesting abilities here. What do we got? We got tridents to pop more balloons. Icy tridents can freeze freeze balloons. Acclimation to local water density allows them to attack faster and farther. So we have tentacles now. What in the world? Yeah, you're not going to get that, Ross. People will be dropping spoilers the second it comes out because they had to rush and see it, especially if they get to like a pre-show or pre-screening of it. Then you know that it's just going to be bombarded everywhere. So let's see, what would be a fun map. Just to play, to see how far we can get. We'll do your basic, simple beginner's map. I always like starting off by putting a dart monkey, especially, and the reason you see a free dart monkey at the start of the round is that as you play the game, if you haven't played Bloons 6 before, you accumulate point experience. Every time you level up, you gain a knowledge point, which you can then use to unlock certain things. I've unlocked enough stuff to where I have a free dart monkey, or I could get a free glue gunner at the start of a round. I usually go with the dart monkey because giving him a 202 start is very beneficial. At the start of the round, we drop the money crate so we can get Benjamin. And then we are definitely going to be using monkey farms on this one. I'm just going to figure out the best place to put the monkey farms because we are going to have a monkey farmer out there. So I'm guessing probably somewhere, maybe somewhere down here, because I can put them up and around him in that area. Let's get him leveled up a bit more. We will get the first banana farm going. Okay. I had a bad placement on that, so we're going to put him here. Now we're going to put another banana farm up there, and then we can upgrade both of these as we get the money. Having the missile up here, that is good to start off, so that you get rid of the any leads that will come. He's got the camo detection. And Ross is saying that social media, people spoiling everything was the reason that he didn't see Spider-Verse, because people ruined it with spoilers when he wanted to see it. We upgrade these to valuable bananas. We get the greater production. Having this guy collect everything, huge help. And then the wizard, having him up front is going to be good. We can do the shimmer, which will reveal location of all camo balloons permanently. So if we have him right at the start, taking the camo off of everything, that's going to be a big help. Then we're going to go fireball and the wall. So we're already off to a really good start. And with all the protection that we have up there, I am going to start working on more money production. Apparently, I have this banana farmer in a bad location. So I guess where I had him before was better because then he was able to catch everything. Now we get these up to where they grow 16 bunches per round, and each bunch is worth 26. It is an interesting game, Ross. A lot of strategy. You have to try to figure out what towers do what. And like I said, they just dropped. Like I just updated the game before streaming tonight. And so there's a brand new tower that we're trying to see if we can get. And we went through 3 waves with only 3 towers and a bunch of farms. But we have 3 level 4 towers. So let's see how much more we can do with this. I appreciate the compliment about being better at strategy games than you are. I only accumulate that too. I have been playing strategy games for a long time. I also started with the original Bloons Tower Defense games and went from there. I'll throw this guy out here, and I think we're going to go white hot spike so that you can pop the frozen and lead balloons. And then we're going to go for possibly the perma spikes. So we're going to go 2 top and then the rest bottom. And so anything that may get past the initial onslaught here is not going to get past this guy. And now we slowly upgrade these to the banana research facilities, which every round will give us five large banana crates worth 300 coins each. So you're looking at 1,500 coins per plant per research facility. We have one up now, getting ready for a second. We'll see how far we can go with what we have sitting up here before this spike factory, as you can see up here, so shows a 0. So they have not popped anything yet. As opposed to this guy who's got 4,000 balloons popped. That's got 4,000. He's got 22,000. He's doing a lot of the heavy lifting. So let's see. Any guesses as to how far you think we can get? Then we're also going to throw down, these little guys are fun because you put him down, you click on him, and you can have him go. So every time, have these tech bots go to a tower that anytime that tower has a special ability, it automatically sets it off every time it's ready. We have 2 towers down currently that we can do that with. So we're going to hook one up to each one of them. And we had enough money saved up. We've got tier 5 towers here and here. We're going to turn this one into a tier 5. We'll get that one into a tier 5 up next. Because we're already at 16,000, 18,000 gold. We need 25 to get that up. And just like that, we now have every tower down. And here's Darren back.
Hello, I'm coming. Me and the customer had quite a bit to talk about.
Not a problem.
So,
We are going as far as we can on this map. Currently, we are at round 65. Curious, and we have 4 level 5 towers. That's it. We also have 5 banana research facilities. I also think I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit. So that way there, when we are talking, I can hear everyone better. And it's not so loud in my ears.
all right. Stay. Good mower.
You heard it here first. Darren talks to his mowers like they're pets. And then for fun, we're putting these tack shooters down because they actually do a really good job for what they are. I'm going to probably set 2 to Ring of Fire, 2 of them to the Blade Storms.
I shall be home in like 5 minutes or so.
All right.
Let's hope this works. So, pardon me a second.
Not a problem. And now we're going to let's throw this guy down to this one. We have 1 more here. Then we need to buy a few more of these tech bots.
Can you hear me now?
Well, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. I had to make sure it switched to my my truck.
Ross in the chat says that Aharon-san will have an announcement on August 3rd. That could mean a season 2.
Oh, speaking of announcements, what's your opinion on the upcoming announcements from Katakawa? Let's see, today's Wednesday, this coming Friday.
I don't know what those announcements are.
No game, no life is the subject.
No game, no life. Does that mean that we're finally getting a season 2?
That is a great question, but
we got a season 1 and we got a movie that was a season 0.
Exactly. So there's multiple different animes that are having announcements made on August 2nd, but No Game, No Life was on the list. So everyone's teasing the possibility of a season 2, which would be amazing.
Yeah.
But I will say this: the only thing that I kind of like / don't like about seasons that have waited this long is by that point the art styles as a whole in anime have changed, so they're not quite the same.
Yeah. All right, Darren. I have a super monkey that I can upgrade to a sun temple. The problem is it needs sacrifices. I don't know how many towers are going to get sacrificed. Currently nearby.
I don't remember how many towers it requires. It's been ages since I played 6. Honestly, I was a master at 5. No, I take that back. I was a master at BTD 4. I used to shut down so many computers.
I'm gonna go for it. And it doesn't look like it took down any. So I didn't have enough towers close enough to it to go into it, because as many temples or as many towers as it destroys, it increases power. But
about to say, it acquires abilities based on the towers it absorbs. I do remember that part. But those things are incredibly powerful, and if you put them next to the right things, basically have a range of the whole map.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, you're only allowed 1? I don't remember.
Well, it still has one more upgrade to where it can become the true sun god, but that costs 425,000.
True sun god. Oh, that's right. I forgot they did that upgrade. You see, like I was saying, back in the day when BTD 1 and BTD 2 and BTD 3 were out,
yeah,
I grew up with BTD 4, but we played BTD 3 and BTD 2. And BTD 1, the Super Monkey was the most powerful tower. And then in 2, they added the laser vision. In 3, they added the plasma. And then in 4, they introduced the sun god. And then in 5, they introduced, I want to say they introduced the tower, the sun god tower. And then in 6, they introduced the upgraded version, the true sun god. I think the highest level I ever got to was like level 140 something before my computer finally succumbed to the lack of memory. If I'm not mistaken, BTD 4 had up to level 256.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many levels BTD 6 can go up to.
Well, I'm sure the wiki
we're
has
on 99 right now.
Nice.
We just hit round 100.
And I take it you unlocked your thing that you were going for?
No, not yet.
Really? You haven't hit 3 million pops yet? Yes, people, you gotta be patient. I'm sorry. Back in the trailer in the driveway. Oh, that ain't a lot. You know, it's actually kind of sad. You actually get more money on rounds that don't really involve Zoms, Moabs, BFBs, any of that.
I've got so many towers down right now. I'm thinking of selling a couple. I have one of the spike strips on the back.
Hold on a sec. I think I just hit my dang machine.
Give me a moment here.
Sorry. My friend returned my machine and didn't tell me, so backing down my driveway, I didn't see it. Shut up.
All right, I am back. Sorry about that. My phone was ringing. My schedule has changed for tomorrow. I am not going to on the road. I am working in the yard. Now the question is, the Spike Factory at the end here on round 15 still has not popped a single balloon. So what I have up as a safety net still has not popped anything. Welcome back, Darren.
Hello, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I had to mute because my phone rang, and it was the train master.
Oh, you're getting called in?
I'm not getting called in now, but he asked if I could work the daylight utility tomorrow instead of the road job, which I said yes. Because it's probably going to be a 12-hour day either way, and it'll save me from getting vanned back from Harrisburg. And it'll give me 2 days off. It'll give me Friday and Saturday off, basically, unless they need me to come in one of those days. Oh, it took 120 rounds before the Spike Factory at the end of the track actually popped balloons. Not bad. Oh, and we have enough now that I can, for the first time ever playing, I can make a true Sun God temple. Oh my gosh. We're going to set him to the strongest.
No, he is a overpowered beast. I think you're only allowed one of those.
Yeah,
If I recall correctly.
he is a tier 5 tower for the Super Monkey. I also have a tier 6 tower.
Wow. When did they start introducing 6 tiers?
Recently on this, they a few of the towers you can, when you go a specific route, you can upgrade to one extra tier. Like the Dart Monkey now has a Paragon degree, an Apex Plasma Master. So he just fill the area with balloon shredding plasma juggernaut balls.
Interesting.
And that tower has says it's popped 5 million balloons.
So how have you not unlocked your thing yet, or did you have to do those pops with a specific tower?
I think specific towers have to do the pops, or it's just doing a percentage. Because I'm at 600,000, almost 601,000 balloons pop now.
Well, give me just a second here, and let me get logged in because it's been a minute since I've logged into Steam.
Knight in the chat says more firepower.
And what level are we on now?
131.
Wow, and your computer hasn't crashed yet. Did you upgrade your computer and not tell anything, or did they finally make it to where the things don't eat so much RAM?
Probably made it to where things don't eat so much RAM.
Who's RAM? No, RAM.
Yeah, who's RAM? Nobody cares about RAM. It's all about RAM.
I actually kind of like RAM.
I still say Amelia was the best of the three.
and Beatrice was the wild card.
Yeah.
Or Beato, however you want to phrase it.
So I'm not going to put down any more powers or anything. I'm just going to see how far we can get with these. In fact, I may start selling some.
About to say, it gives me time to actually figure out what the heck I'm doing. Why not just upgrade the ones that don't cause any pops?
Because I already have, like the banana farms are already maxed out. Anything that's not a tier 5, I'm going to sell.
So basically, you just want to see how far that temple can get by itself. Am I right?
I will say that the change in time of going to work, I probably will be ending the stream around 9:30 because I'm gonna have to get up at like 4:30 for work.
All right, so you're probably gonna miss me.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's.
But Sunday, they get you and Angela, and I think Angela said she's possibly could have a guest. Oh, round 140. I think we might be losing here.
Yeah, I think the little purple one there.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. 140 rounds.
How many pops?
Let's see. Total pop count was 579,212 pops. Total damage was 17,121,955.
Impressive.
10,180 Moabs popped.
Wow. What do they call those purple things again that are tougher than a zombie? I forget.
But they are. That was impossible.
Because in BTD 1, the Moab was the final level. Then they introduced, in BTD 1, 2, and BTD 3, in BTD 2, the Moab was the final level. And BTD 3, they introduced the BFB. And BTD 4, they continued with the BFB. And 5, they introduced the ZOM. And then 6 was when they introduced whatever we just saw there.
Yeah. But I think I am gonna. Sadly, I think I'm gonna call it there. Just because of my work schedule changing.
Oh, well, more money for you.
Hopefully. It should be.
Also, did you realize Angela changed the background image on you last week?
Yes. That was the first thing I saw when I came on. I was like, oh, look, it's Bo Fury.
Oh well, at least Syrup's up close and personable.
I mean, let's be honest. Syrup is adorable.
Yep.
Syrup is the best animal sidekick in anime, in my opinion. And question for Darren from Ross.
No.
This is a question for Darren because I'm not sure to ask Doug, but also, who do you think is best girl of the season so far?
Alia. But Suo is highly entertaining herself. But Alia is the personal favorite. Days with my stepsister, she's good too. Atri, My Dear Moments, I'm not watching, but from my understanding, it's giving Plastic Memory vibes. Did you watch Plastic Memories, Doug? I forget.
I have not.
Who? Oh wait, it's my coworker. It's my employee at work that watched it and keeps recommending everyone that watches anime in the store watch it because he wants to see them ball their eyes out. No, I take that back. He wants to give them depression. Because that's what best friends in the anime community do. They either leave you shocked or depressed. And
I would say my nomination for best girl of the season might go to Rarisa from 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, the girl with the glasses.
I can agree to that, honestly. I mean, she's not quite Marin 2.0, but I mean, I'm still impressed by his childhood friend there doing everything in his power and in her power to make sure he looks 3D, and he still refuses to do so.
Yeah.
It reminds me of psyching out How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. Which was adorable, by the way.
Ross says, even though love is indivisible by twins, it's making him angry because of the older twin. He says, the younger twin is so adorably sweet. I think she is best girl.
Ross, remind me, are you watching Alia? Because that has a mix of so many types of characters. It's hilarious. Now, I'll say this, one character that is standing out this season is the one from Yiji Harem. And that's the girl that the main character is a guy, the main character is a girl. They're in the drama club together. And
the girl changes personalities based off of what he wants.
Exactly. So you got a single type trope rolled into one girl. So how could you not fall in love with that?
And Ross says that he likes Masha in Alia.
Oh, you mean the one that you know what? I'm not gonna spoil that. But now Masha is adorable. I give you that. But Alia, I kind of see in myself, and it's probably why I don't have any employees for my business, is because I'm the kind to do stuff on my own and only ask for help when needed. Which is, I will never grow from that, but you never know.
And I will throw an honorable mention of Tama in there from No Longer Allowed in Another World. She is, of course, the cat girl. She is adorable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, Tama is the whole reason I decided to give that show a watch. It is getting English dubbed.
The fact that you're watching shows just because of the anthropomorphic girls are adorable at this point.
When you don't have a lot that interests you, you kind of, in my case anyway, I try to find something that, like, from the artwork or from the initial picture, okay, what draws my attention? What would make me want to watch something? Of course, I like the cat girls and the dragon girls.
And I like my bunny girls.
Have you seen my unique skill makes me OP even at level 1?
You showed it to me. I believe I watched 1 or 2 episodes and have not had time since then. That bunny girl is psychotic.
But she's cute.
She is.
And she gets better because she's there throughout the whole series.
Oh, so we have character development.
Yes.
It's a rarity in anime nowadays is character development. What happened to character development, Doug?
I don't know. I do know that tomorrow there's going to be more ramen akaneko, which means more ramen cat store anime.
You never did watch the one about the cat from the other season, right?
Which one was that?
The one with the cat that would appear full grown. Like,
the masterful cat's always depressed.
Yeah.
I did not watch that one. My wife started it. I don't know how far she got into that, but I think on that note, I am gonna say good night since I need to go brush teeth, get ready for bed, and get up at 4 a.m. Should probably get some sleep if I'm going to be out in the heat and everything tomorrow. What's the weather supposed to be like out here tomorrow?
The heat index down here is in the mid hundreds. So,
let's see for Thursday. High of 92.
Heat index.
Let's see. It doesn't say. It says high 92. It doesn't say what the heat index is going to be. It says Thursday night thunderstorms. And we're going to have a heat advisory.
Okay, so you're going to get close to the hundreds.
Heat advisory remains in effect from 10 a.m. Thursday to 8 p.m. Friday. Heat index values ranging from 95 to 100 degrees expected. Hot temperatures and high humidity may cause illness. So I will have to make sure that I drink a lot of water. I will bring many Gatorades with me.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever tried Propel on that note, considering it's manufactured by Gatorade or produced by Gatorade?
I have not.
It was good. The strawberry kiwi was my personal favorite. Try it sometime.
Possibly. I like right now. I'm drinking Gatorade. I like the fruit punch. Ross says that they are in a heat advisory down in Kansas, up to 109 degrees for them.
Tomorrow's 105, 106 for us.
You can have it.
Yeah. By the way, so have you gone through all your Dubby?
Yeah, I've been out of Dubby for a while. I haven't had the funds to get more in a while, unfortunately. Just because of how unpredictable work has been, plus, lots of other bills that pile up.
Mm-hmm.
But little by little, we are getting back on track, and things are going to get better. But like I said, that is it for the stream tonight. Tune in Sunday when Darren and Angela take control of the realm and go absolutely insane. Who knows what's going to happen? Like we mentioned, Angela might have a guest. We'll find out on Sunday. I will not be around. I should be on a train to Harrisburg, unless they end up calling me and need me to work the yard again, like today. If that happens, then I probably will be around. That being the
We'll make sure it's a train wreck for you.
Oh, speaking of not train wrecks, but speaking of work, I had a new experience yesterday.
Oh my!
We had to drop off cars at a rock quarry. As we're arriving at the rock quarry, we were told by the local yard crew, or the crew that works at the quarry, filling the hoppers, that they were getting ready to blast.
Oh.
So while I'm out doing the switching moves, because they said that they were way down in a hole, far enough away from us that we should be fine to work without any effects from the explosions. And I happened to have the road foreman who was doing a visual inspection of working, of how I work, making sure I'm safe and I know the rules and stuff like that. As we're walking to throw switches and get the train onto the correct track where they want us to put the cars, we hear a siren go off. About a minute later, a second siren go off. And then we heard multiple explosions from the blasting. The ground shook. Like, we knew it was going to happen, and it still scared the crap out of us.
I have to say, who summoned Megamine to your work, to your job site?
I don't know, but I think I was wearing my Megamine shirt for that too, to be honest. I might have been, because I'll wear those, the anime shirts I have that have that material at work, especially during the hot days, because it's a lighter material, and so I don't die in the heat as much.
That's too funny.
But on that note, have a good night, Darren. Be safe out there tomorrow.
You as well.
And I will chat with you later. Until Sunday, when there's more fun and excitement here on Anime-Zing Radio. This has been a fun night. Been having fun playing Bloons TD. We'll do this again probably sometime soon. I want to try to make it at least a once-a-week thing where I play games on stream. And there's also talk behind the scenes that we could see some other types of streaming midweek as well. So definitely check that out anytime that we go live. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Until next time, stay safe, enjoy the week, and enjoy August, as tomorrow is August 1st.
So here comes the hottest month of the year.
Mm-hmm. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night. You forgot to end the stream, Doug.